Jared, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to kind of show you what I go through to get these guys neck reining. He's pretty far along, so it should be kind of easy for you to see. Biggest thing is when you draw that rein across his neck, you want to make sure that that rein lays parallel to the ground. All right, you don't want to put a lot of bit pressure, but you want them to definitely feel that neck rein come across their neck. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to walk them in a circle, and I'm going to put my inside boot top on him. I'm not going to put any spur on him yet, as long as he's offering, but I'm going to keep just bumping that outside rein against his neck. And if I have to create a little bit more impulsion, what I'll do is I'll drive him with my outside foot. But I'm going to try and stay away from that because that's my cue for him to set up into that spin. As soon as he softens, like he is now, I'm just going to let him out of it. No big deal. And then I'm going to go right to the other side. Now when you switch sides, the key is start with your leg first, then bring your hand, so that way he has some kind of an idea of what's coming. So I'm just going to ask for that same thing on this side. What I'm looking for, I want a nice arc all the way through his neck, from the back of his ear to the point of his shoulder where it makes contact. That tells me he's soft through his whole body. Alright, so he's walking pretty nice on this side. He's a little bit better to the right than he is the left, so I'm just going to let him out of it. I'm going to put my leg on him, bring my rein across his neck, get him to offer that nose in. I ain't going to try and force it or make it happen, but I'm going to ask for him to offer it. Now, if he's not giving me enough nose, what I'll do is I'll reach down with my free hand and I'm just going to bump that nose in and release it as soon as he offers it. His reward on this is going to be the turnaround. That's the whole premise behind this, is this is work right here, and then you make the turnaround or the maneuver itself. That's going to be the reward for him. So he's set up pretty good. Inside leg off, a little bit of outside leg. I'm going to bump him with that outside rein. Good boy. And then I'm going to make him soften back up again and offer that nose in. He's a little bit stiff, so I'm going to bump him with that inside rein. I'm not going to take my outside leg off, and I'm going to make sure I keep bumping that outside rein across his neck. Pretty soft again. Set him up. Ask him again. Good boy. There, perfect. See how he offered that nose in right away when he was done. Walk him off. Come back in. Now I want to work on the other side. Same thing again. I'm just going to draw that nose to the inside with my inside leg and bringing that outside rein across his neck. And it's never steady pressure. You're always going to bump it. You don't want them to find that brace and start leaning on you. So I'm always bumping it, always bumping it. Release my inside leg, a little bit of outside leg. And then inside leg, ask for that nose again. A little bit flat, so I'm just going to bump him. Perfect. Good job. And then I'll switch it up, go to the other side. And I may only go a half a revolution when they get more broke and ask them to step around. And then I'm going to ask them to walk that circle again. And then I'll switch it up and I'll go to the other side. Step around my leg, into that circle, ask for that turnaround. Then back to walking that circle. I want him, as soon as I put that inside leg on him, I want him to open that rib up and offer his nose. And that's about it. It's pretty simple and straightforward. Got any questions? Give me a call. All right, thanks, dude. Oh, and here I'm going to show you the bit that I like to use on these guys when I start. It's just a simple little, you know, kind of medium length shank. It's about 7.5 inches long. And the mouthpiece I like is this, what they call a clapper style mouthpiece. It has a bigger cannon on it and a smaller port. The cannons are 1/2 inch, and then the port itself is a 7/16 or a 3/8. This one happens to be a 7/16, but it's a nice, mild, simple little bit, and they really seem to like it, and they do pretty good in it. The cheeks are rigid. They don't swivel or anything, because they need to get used to that feel of having that solid shank on the side. So that's it. All right, dude. Have a good one. Aloha from Hawaii.